I don't know what they've done to get there.
Righto, good morning. It is Wednesday, the 5th of January. My friend who I told you about before is on a plane right now. He's gonna land in 5 hours, in a couple of hours. I'm still in Taupo, but it's time for me to head up to Auckland. It's gonna be a long ride today, about 3.5, 4 hours, 5 hours maybe, depending on my driving skills. I'm gonna pick him up, and then we're gonna start traveling the country for a month. It's kinda hard for me to leave Taupo, because I'm just really getting started with my skydiving, and I've been here for like 8 months, so that place really felt like home. But it's time to head on and travel some more. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna drive up to Auckland, and while I'm driving there, I'm listening to some Creative Commons music. How convenient is that? So let's get up there. Okay, so I made it. It is 11:30. It took me 4 hours. I'm in Auckland. Auckland is the biggest city in New Zealand. I don't do big cities. They always confuse me. I got off the motorway. I got right to my hostel on the first try. I'm pretty proud of myself. Kind of scratched my car right on the thingy down there where people walk. Might be a little bump over there. My radio died on my way over here. Might have to fix that later. I think the speaker broke. It's incredibly hot, kind of unpleasant, but I'm now gonna move into that hostel I was in before back in March, and then I'm probably gonna take the bus over to the airport because I'm not gonna drive around in that city. Good stuff for the day. See you soon. Alright, all set up. Hostel still amazing. The room is not as awesome, but it's good enough. I'm now heading out to the airport. I have about 1.5 hours, and apparently the bus ride over there is about 45 minutes. So I'm doing that first. I still recognize most of the places, but not all of them. So now I'm looking for K Road. I think that over there is K Road. So I'm wrong here already. Yeah, I gotta figure out the way to the airport. This place is well busy now. I just need to figure out where the landings are, where the arrival terminal is. I think it's somewhere that way, hopefully. Still got like half an hour to find them. So, oh, it's good. Just that place is massive. Okay, the estimated time of arrival is in 15 minutes, so I couldn't have taken a later bus. I went in there with all those people. Alright, plane's landed now. It should just be another like 30 minutes, maybe an hour to through all the check-ins, and then yeah, it always takes a while in these airports. There are five planes being processed right now, so it takes some time. And there he is.
So this is the band we made all this.
High five. How are you today?
Fine.
Getting all set up, got the tent, got everything. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot. trying to catch the bus back now. There's this guy getting tickets for everybody, which is kind of weird. I kind of spent the last few days thinking about where we're gonna go. Like our itinerary, like we only have like 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks?
5 weeks.
5 weeks. So there's more happening on the South Island. Like we have that scenery around the west coast with the glaciers and all that. We have Queenstown, we have Christchurch. We should figure out when to go where. So we just slack and just hang out in Auckland for a week, which would be awesome. I like Auckland. We might not get to see everything. Should probably make like a game plan in the next 2 days. But we're gonna be here for 2 days, so 3 nighs. I should check out around 10 o'clock on Friday. You can always get another night if you haven't seen everything by that. So that's the one person, and came back with Andy and Katie on the flight. She didn't have a hostel yet, so we're just gonna take her to our place before almost there. They all have very heavy backpacks with them. That's sort of odd and random. For the 5th of January. So we just walked past this STA travel agency and they have a 4-day package for indulging at Oktoberfest for like 329 bucks per person, which is nothing. How much did you pay for your flight? I think mine was about 800 euros.
1,300.
Yeah, it's summer season. I came after season. So that is like, there's a ticket home.
Yeah.
If you don't return it, what? Whoa. They can't include the flight. 29, or it's like midwinter. Well, it's probably around October for the Oktoberfest. Yeah, exactly. For me, it's like nothing. They have 1.5 million people in Auckland.
Yeah.
That includes the entire area of Auckland, like not even just the city center. How many people does Frankfurt have?
600,000.
Okay, and I dislike Frankfurt a lot more. It seems a lot busier. It's just like there's this shop next to shop next to shop next to shop. Everybody else in New Zealand is just laid back and relaxed. They all just want to sit on the front lawn and do nothing all day. And it's just so hectic over here. Apparently it's smoggy and all that. There's kind of countdown over there. I don't get it. I don't get why people don't like this town. I think it's nice and lovely. Like the one thing you'll find is that there's a lot of like Starbucks around here. Everything they have. I didn't really count, but I think I saw about 20 in my 7 days, like 20 different Starbucks all around Auckland. And I only went up like 5 streets maybe. Bless you. They do definitely, like the backpackers are like a major part of everything around here. Yeah. You see, in this street alone, there's like 5, 7, 10 hostels. Yeah. There's like these massive bus tours, like Q Experience and Stray and all that. This country couldn't survive without backpackers. If we want to take a ferry, we take a ferry right here, which we might do. I would like to go to Devonport. That's in my guidebook. They have like some wineries over there, and it's always recommended to go to Devonport. The others I wouldn't really care about. Just Devonport.
How long does it take?
We can just check that out. Just roughly like 40 minutes. We shouldn't do that today. Because we should spend like half a day over there. It's so late to get back. There should be a timetable in here. So now we're going to do one thing. We're going to introduce you to the culture around here. Countdown is one of the biggest supermarkets around here. We're just going to walk through there so you get a feel for like what the food's like.
So such a supermarket near of the house?
There's a New World near us. Yeah, we can just drive there, we can just walk. It takes like 10 minutes to walk. One thing you're going to notice is that everything fresh, everything healthy is expensive.
Okay.
Like I tried living meatless for a couple of months. Just living off of fruit and vegetables is freaking expensive. So if you want to keep it cheap, you're going to go with like instant noodles probably. And something on that level. But yeah, that just looks. Let's just walk around. You're gonna see some of the prices. So the only thing we don't have back home, which I tried, is the kiwi berry, which is basically kiwi fruit, which is like that size, like a grape. But they don't store. Like they can't just ship them somewhere because they would just go bad on the way over here, on the way back home. But Otherwise, like I've never looked at like exotic things as like kumara potatoes or anything like that. I don't know what they are, but we probably do have them. Other than that, nothing overly New Zealand around here. New Zealand cheese is either expensive or comes in massive blocks, and even then it's expensive. Like that for €4. Okay, yeah, that is, and that's very tiny. Usually buy them in a kilo block. So we might have to have a few very cheesy days. What we're doing right now is we're going to walk to the train station again. They don't have a massive train network all around New Zealand. They usually get, like if they get around, they use their own cars or buses. A lot of buses going around. I don't even know where those trains would go, but this is Auckland's train station. Kind of nice, kind of downstairs. It took me about 2 or 3 days just to find this place. Now just everything I did in a couple of days, you get in a couple of hours. Train station. Let's get down to where the trains actually are, and I want to go down the escalator because I'm lazy. Yay! So as you see, it's not like massive. It's like that is the biggest city in the country, and that is their train station. Okay, so that is not as windy as I remember Auckland to be. That is very windy for Auckland. And with the hair all over the place. But that's like what it's always like in Wellington. Always windy. We're finally in Auckland's famed, what are we, food alley? Having some nice Malaysian noodles. It's a pretty decent place, not too crowded right now, but everything else was closed, so we kind of had to go here. Decent sized food, kind of complicated to get used to eating with the sticks. Is that, what are you looking at? Is that good? Is that in the center frame? People are watching. So we had a pretty successful first day. We're done now. We've seen most of Auckland. Like I've been here before for a week, so we could do what I found in 3 or 4 days in just a couple of hours. So we might not have to stay here for that long. Tomorrow we might head out to Devonport, take the ferry out to one of the islands around here. But it's been a pretty good day, and he's kind of getting tired by now, but he's had a 34-hour flight, so that's SM, that's cool. Starting to figure out where we want to go and how we're going to work that out, because we only have like 5 weeks, and that's cutting it a bit short, so we might, yeah, rush through it, but that's cool, because that way you guys have a lot more to see in just a short amount of time. I guess like we did more today than I filmed, because I didn't want to take the camera out every other minute. But I think that's good enough for today. Been a good summary, been a very good day. My drive up here, his flight down here, that was nice, that was awesome. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. It's gonna be an early morning because the ferry, well, it leaves like every 30 minutes, but we don't want to arrive there at like 12. So we might get up early and not get any sleep. Hipster. Okay, see you guys.